So you recently got married.
Yes, I did.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
To next week's guest.
Yeah.
So if you want to hear the other half,
Yeah.
that'll be next week. But if I understand correctly, you did get married in the park, yes?
We did. We got married though in Riverside at the Sailor
okay.
and Soldiers Monument, which is where her mother and father got married a bunch of years ago.
No way.
Yeah, and it was really cool actually. So it was like right as we were all gearing down from. So we'd been planning for a while. We knew it wanted to be small, and it was almost like it was starting to grow to become this kind of big thing. All these people wanted to come.
Mm-hmm.
We started getting a weird pressure from family who had like previously been like, we don't care, until all of a sudden like, we're gonna fly in.
Oh,
At the most dangerous time.
Yeah, we're like, what? And then also there was a lot of like rebellious old people being like, we don't care about COVID,
Oh,
we'll come.
no.
And I'm like, oh, I don't want that.
Yeah.
And so we did not have, our license got, like our permit to be married there got revoked
Oh.
because of COVID. And then I looked online and it just became kind of a free-for-all, which was like, you can just be there, but no more than like X number of people. And we
Right.
were at that limit. So we just showed up and my mom brought a bunch of sake and like hors d'oeuvres and stuff. And none of us touched the hors d'oeuvres because that was clearly like a COVID thing.
Yeah, right.
But we did all have individual bottles of sake.
Oh.
And
that's
you know, her grandma got to be there. We retook some pictures that her mom and dad had taken, like kind of reenacting them.
That's so nice.
Kind of an interesting thing in the background is that the flag is at half staff, which is kind of a weird historical kind of thing. But generally we got in right at this point where we were getting married. All these old people are walking by, like these random old people, and they're like, oh, this gives us hope, thank you so much, like saying all this nice stuff to us, because I had so much anxiety. I was like, are we gonna get called out for having a group? Like,
Right.
and instead everyone was just like, yes, like we love that, it was great. And all the people's responses online, seeing the photos, were all like really positive, which was really cool. Which I don't know why I think about other people's opinions so much in that way, but I think I felt a responsibility a bit,
Yeah.
like in this environment. And we tried to be as safe about it as possible. And then it came in right as we had, as New York started gearing down from COVID.
Oh, yeah.
So like we were all feeling a little bit better about it. We weren't hearing sirens all night. We were like
Right.
in a good place. She looked beautiful, which is so cool. She bought her
Yeah.
dress online, which is cool.
Really? And
Yes.
it fit perfectly?
It fit perfectly. She looked great.
Amazing.
And we then had the wedding, and I guess the next day, I want to say, or within 2 days,
Yeah.
the protests started to happen.
Oh, right. It was right in that
Yeah, it was just like this
in-between-
one moment where it was the dip and right before the rise.
Right.
Yeah.
Um,
like that real, like, sort of like no one
Calm
was
before
feeling
a storm.
super safe yet,
No.
but like calm
Yeah.
and like a little bit like ready for the next thing.
Yeah. And at our wedding, we had two officiants. One was
Oh.
Carell, who is Alexa's neuroscientist. He's our friend, neuroscientist. He's like 6'7" or something.
Yeah.
He was one officiant. He's like Alexa's like #1 since like forever.
Yeah.
Always,
Yeah.
like partner in crime kind of thing.
Yeah.
Height's really important in an officiant, you know?
Yeah, oh God.
So
he
many
was,
tasks, you could potentially, last second things.
I know, oh,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Adjust this.
Yeah, the height he was controlling the
Yeah.
entire
Right.
environment. He
Yeah.
had good control, good
Yeah.
crowd control, I would say.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
makes sense.
And then we had Brian, who wrote
Yeah.
all this really nice stuff that was like, wow, this man has a journal and he writes in it a lot, and he was really, really thoughtful
Aw.
about and saying things about Alexa and I that were just really nice. And I think
Yeah.
he went the extra mile, and it was very nice. And
That's great.
it was really cool to know that you have people like that in your life that really, really care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my mom and Alexa's mom were blown away by Brian, and it was just like a sweet little thing, you know.
That's so nice.
So yeah, he did a really good job.
Yeah.
And then yeah, it's cool. It was cool. It was a nice experience.